The Dallas Mavericks.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And this is a one-and-done trip for Dallas before going back to their Mavericks fans. They are 4 games off the lead, definitely in the playoff picture.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've certainly gotten off to a great start, and it wasn't expected from most. This was a team that had low expectations, but a really quick start here.
Yeah, pleasant surprise to start the season. They've gotten off on the right foot, and you know, we may have to revise our expectations for this club. They look pretty tough right now.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. Ellis is out there with Nelson, and it's Chandler in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Nowitzki. The fadeaway. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Nowitzki's got the first points of the night for the Mavs.
Monte Ellis, for his size, one of the premier finishers in the game. Finger roll, the scoop, the floater, running hooks, and yes, even the poster dunk. At 6'3", he's got it all in his repertoire.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Nelson. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you know, the Mavericks got back into the playoffs last season after missing the playoffs in 13. This is a team that expects to be a playoff factor. Aside from that one season, they've not missed the playoffs since 2000.
And you look at the legacy of success for the Mavs, you have to go back to 2000 to find the last time they had a losing season. Even in 2013, and what they termed a disappointing year, they went 500 in the cutthroat Western Conference. Pretty impressive.
Here's Kid Gilchrist, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now, here is Nelson. 9 points last game out, and the shot is good. And you look at how much ownership can impact the team's fortunes. The first 20 years for the Mavericks, they've cracked 506 times, but they've done it in every season under current ownership.
Well, I know ownership is important, partner, but come on now. They do have Dirk Nowitzki, and he has a lot to do with that winning record as well. But no question about it, the Mavericks are clearly a first-rate franchise, and everybody from ownership on down can take pride in that.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Nelson with it. Lillard picks him up. Parsons outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Parsons. Right wing, and Nowitzki wide open. He fires, and another basket for Dallas.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And Lillard kicks to Oladipo. He dishes it to Aldridge. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game as they weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Oladipo, the pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3, and he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 9.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
In the corner, Parsons with it. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Chandler Parsons, a second-round pick by the Rockets out of Florida back in 2011. Steve, what a find.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, he looked ready to play at the NBA level. I mean, the speed wasn't too much for him. His skill level translated beautifully. And he's improved every season. His three-point shooting is getting better. But the ability to do so many things makes him a very effective player.
Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And they got exactly what they wanted right there. Really high percentage look.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Ennis. No good with the triple. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Harris with it. Now guarded by Ennis. And it's Harris off the drive. And that is good. Harris has got his first basket.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
And the basket by McCollum.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Ennis kicks to Aldridge, and he jams it with authority. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And he banks in the layup. Felton's got 6 points.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Now the feed to Ennis. Here's Mirotic. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Mavericks lead. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Mavericks?
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Chandler Parsons. Harris is out there with Felton. Then there's Davis, and it's Wright in at the 5 spot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Dirk Nowitzki has a game that certainly should age well. He said standing in the corner shooting a 3-ball will never be a problem. It's the preparation you have to do every summer. Once I get tired of that, it'll be over quick. You've got to put in a lot of work at this age to still perform at a high level. A pretty honest assessment, guys.
A great work ethic, Doris, and he holds himself to that standard all the time. Thanks. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Trailblazers. Oladipo comes in for Ennis. Ellis can't get it to go. Portland trailing here. Oladipo with the ball, picked up by Harris. Lillard from outside, and that one's good. Lillard's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Portland. Dallas shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Harris against Lillard, and it's Harris off the drive. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Monte Ellis, a scoring combo guard, the highest career scoring average ever, Steve, for a player never to be selected as an all-star in this league.
Yeah, he's always been on that borderline. Some of it, Kevin, has to do with, he's only been on a winning team 3 of his 8 seasons. 2 of those in Golden State, and then, of course, last year in Dallas. But you also think about the depth in the backcourt in the Western Conference. Boy, it's tough to make that all-star team.
Oladipo, good. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
A different look for Dallas. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for Davis, and Nelson is subbed in for Harris.
And you know, for Ellis, at times he's been criticized as a volume scorer and not a great defender. Sometimes these labels that players get are hard to shake, whether they're true or not. But I think you can see improvement in Ellis's game in both areas. And if he can help the Mavs win big, I think he could be an all-star. Should be an all-star.
And Lillard kicks to Oladipo. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Nelson with it. Lillard picks him up. And here's Nelson, rejected by Robinson. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Oladipo, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
You look at Ellis defensively, quick hands, great in passing lanes, and of late he's done better one-on-one. I think playing for a detail-minded coach like Rick Carlisle has helped him at that end of the court.
Chandler Parsons is checked in for Raymond Felton. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Mavs coach Rick Carlisle with over 2 decades of experience in the coaching ranks, now in his 13th season as a head coach.
Parsons, and the layup is good. Parsons got his second bucket of the night.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Stolen by Ellis. Nelson dishes to Ellis, and stolen by Mirotic. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. The Mavericks trailer. And Rick Carlisle co-captained the University of Virginia team that made the Final Four, won an NBA title as a player with the Celtics in 1986, and Clark another title coaching the Mavs in 2011.
That was really an enjoyable title run that he had with the Mavericks. Did a fantastic job. He's had one of the better win percentages in coaching history. A tremendous tactician. Got to see him work up close during his time as the Pacers assistant coach with Larry Bird and then the head coach of the Pacers for a while. Certainly one of the highly esteemed coaches in the league.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Lillard with the block. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Kid Gilchrist with the ball. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than the layup.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Mirotic. McCollum's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Ennis in for Lillard. From 11 feet away, good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jameer Nelson. Here's McCollum. A three-pointer, no good.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition. Marvin Williams, the former #2 pick out of North Carolina back in 2005, now in his 10th season in the NBA.
And Williams never a star, but he is a quality defender and able to space the floor.
You know, you got to take him for what he is, and that's really a solid rotation player throughout his career. Kevin, there are only 25 to 30 all-star caliber players in the league, maybe 35. After that, everybody else is a role player, and you have to understand that and embrace him and accept it.
Jameer Nelson, a stocky 6-foot guard, now in his 11th season out of St. Joe's. College Player of the Year his senior season.
Ennis kicks to McCollum. Aldridge trying to break free, goes back up. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Nelson outside. On the wing, Ellis. Parsons outside. Shot from 12. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist from Parsons. Parsons got 3 assists tonight. And Clark Nelson on the shorter side for a point guard, but very solidly built.
Compactly so, and really good competitor, smart point guard. And the size is a disadvantage defensively, but has been a good jump shooter and floor general throughout his career.
Ellis outside. Nelson outside. Back to Ellis. Nowitzki a screen, and it's Ellis penetrating, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ennis misses. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%, so they take the lead. And that's 15 points for Ellis.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Ennis, good. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game. Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Jameer, looking back at this first half of play, what sorts of things need to happen for you guys in the second half?
Well, we need to get stops. The first team that gets stops puts together some strings on the defensive, and I think we'll win the game. And you know, we have to take more pride in things we're doing. We're doing some things differently, but I think we can play a little harder, actually a lot harder on defense.
Jameer, thank you. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Ellis having a terrific game. He has 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Dallas shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Robinson and Aldridge down low. Victor Oladipo is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Trailblazers in second.
You know, some teams live and die by the three, but it's important to be able to utilize the three-point shot. It's a great weapon in the game of basketball. And this coach has given this team freedom to look at the three-pointers on a regular basis, and they're pretty good at it.
Here comes Jameer Nelson. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Robinson.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but you can say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. 10 points for Jameer Nelson.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Here's Oladipo, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Trailblazers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And guys, that free throw percentage of theirs has gone down since last season. As a matter of fact, significantly down.
Dallas making a switch here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Chandler. Davis comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Ellis. And Harris subbed in for Nelson.
Ed Davis is a player who's bounced around a bit, even though he's still pretty young. What he needs now is just an opportunity, I think. He's shown he can play at this level.
Mavericks trail by 4. And it's Harris off the drive. That's good. Harris has got his second bucket.
That's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And there's the pass to Lillard. Off target from three-point range.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And now running up the court, Kid Gilchrist pushing it up. That's good. 14 points for Lillard.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Harris kicks to Parsons. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oladipo's running. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Mirotic is checked in for Robinson. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots. He said, we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Mavericks trail by 4. Felton kicks to Parsons. This one for 3. There's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's his first foul.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Here's Mirotic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Davis with the block. They get it back. A wide-open look here for Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists tonight. So timeout called here. The first for Portland.
Chandler Parsons, really a nice fit in Dallas. He gives them a much-needed three-point shooter alongside Nowitzki. And he also has the athleticism and ball handling ability to slash inside and create shots for others.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And it's Harris off the drive, and that one's good. Harris has got 8. And Parsons with good size at small forward, Clark. He's a scrappy defender who the Mavs feel they can push up to become a top-tier player in that regard.
Yeah, you know, already more than solid is Parsons. Can hold his own in isolation against great pick-and-roll players. He moves pretty well for a guy of his size. I love his game, everything about it.
Harris against Lillard. Kicks it out to Parsons. And that one's good. Parsons got 4 points this quarter. 1:15 left in the third. Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright, leading the break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you negate a basket at one end, score at the other. Now is when the momentum can really shift.
Parsons passes to Felton. Misses the baby hook. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Mirotic sets the screen for Lillard. Now the dish to Aldridge. Left block shot on the way. No good off the back of the rim. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Parsons attacking. Outside for Felton. Feeds it to Harris. For the lead, it's blocked. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 17. Aldridge dishes to Mirotic. Lillard outside. He nailed the buzzer beater.
Right between the eyes is how you would say it, Kevin. Fearless. What a tremendous play with the pressure at its absolute height.
Phenomenal.
I'll tell you what, some players just live for the big moments, guys. Clearly, he is one of them.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Trailblazers lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Portland leading by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. Dirk and Chandler up front, and it's Nelson in at the point. 11 feet away, and Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Nelson. 17 points for Ellis.
Jameer Nelson dropping a delicious dime there.
Here's McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 4. Nelson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Chandler's shot good.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through. You know, regardless of who starts the break, seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Ellis outside. Parsons for 3. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows, not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. That's why he's such a good leader for this team.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Nelson kicks to Ellis. Parsons on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And they take the lead. Parsons got 4 points this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, we're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Ellis outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You wonder when you look back at it, just how significant a win Dirk had when he was able to get his championship.
Guys, you can tell how much it meant to Nowitzki to win that 2011 title. Validation and winning again, really now his motivation as he continues to play.
Well, he said at this age, for him to keep playing at a high level, it takes tremendous dedication year-round. I mean, he needs to feel that they can contend to keep himself going. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws. Mavs ownership has made it clear their plans and hopes are that Dirk Nowitzki would remain a Maverick for the remainder of his Hall of Fame career. You look at what he's meant to this team. The 4th most points scored with a single franchise in NBA history. A couple more seasons, and he can move up to 3rd in that category.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Williams. And it's Oladipo in for C.J. McCollum. Lillard against Nelson. Nowitzki with the screen on Lillard. Over to the wing. Nowitzki against Robinson. That one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points for Nowitzki. And Steve, you talk about Nowitzki's career with the Mavs, a perennial playoff contender. 2 trips to the finals, and of course the 2011 title.
Well, he's been the cornerstone. I mean, not just a great player, but a great teammate as well. Just the way he approaches his work on a daily basis. The influence that he's had on that franchise is just remarkable. And the investment that they've made in him and vice versa has pretty much made the Mavericks over the last decade plus.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Lillard, the pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Dishes it to Oladipo. Pass to Lillard. Takes the 3. And that one's good. Lillard's got 23.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, but I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Nelson against Lillard. Nelson dishes to Nowitzki. Now Chandler inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists now in this one. Ellis against Oladipo. Good. He's got 19.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ellis kicks to Nowitzki.
Yes! Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Nelson. Nice D from Aldridge.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Dallas calls timeout. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume's been turned down in this building in a big hurry.
24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lillard, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Lillard. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Clock at 6, and Lillard gets double-teamed. To take the lead, buries the triple.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Damian Lillard.